Is it time to buy or sell VOO ETF? In this video, we will explore VOO in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked VOO as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 4.72. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 5.88%. This results in an average return of 0.19% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently situated within a strong upward trend in the short term, indicating the likelihood of further gains within this trend. Analysis of the 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 16.76% over the coming 3 months, with expected returns ranging from 11.85% to 21.32%. Looking at the longer horizon, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of about 5.42%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between a decrease of 14.93% and an increase of 5.39% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $489.40 and $606.32. Our latest daily update for VOO includes the headline: VOO ETF price ended at $575.29 on Thursday, after gaining 0.293%. The VOO ETF price gained 0.293% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, rising from $573.61 to $575.29. During this trading day, the ETF fluctuated 0.679%. with a day low at $572.37 and a day high of $576.25. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 2.78% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 1 million shares, with a total of 5 million shares bought and sold for approximately $2.84 billion. It is important to note that falling volume on higher prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning about potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $576.25, while the lowest price was $442.80. Currently, the price is 0.17% or 96 cents below the 52-week high of $576.25, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. Investors are closely monitoring the performance of VOO, a large-cap exchange-traded fund, as recent news suggests a strong sentiment surrounding growth and large-cap stocks. With expectations of an interest rate cut by the Federal Reserve, driven by artificial intelligence-led market momentum, VOO is gaining traction among investors seeking exposure to the broader S&P 500 index. Marianne Bartels, a prominent Wall Street strategist, predicts that the S&P 500 could surge to 7,000 by year-end, indicating a potential 12% increase. Such bullish indicators can create positive momentum for VOO, boosting its stock price in the short term. However, the market also faces challenges, particularly from rising tariffs imposed by President Trump, which could inject uncertainty into the market. Despite this, recent trading sessions have shown resilience, with investors undeterred by tariff headlines, viewing them as buying opportunities during dips. In the longer term, analysts suggest that while the overall market sentiment appears bullish, investors should temper expectations for significant gains, anticipating more modest growth throughout the year. This dynamic could lead to fluctuations in VOO's price as investors navigate these contrasting signals. Overall, current developments around VOO illustrate the delicate interplay of growth optimism and geopolitical factors impacting investor confidence. The following signals have been identified for VOO. The chart today shows mostly positive signals. The VOO exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, which suggests a favorable outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two averages, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In case of downward corrections, support can be expected at $571.75 and $553.99. A drop below either of these levels will generate sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21st, 2025, and so far, it has risen by 21.78%. Further gains are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices increased. This creates a divergence between volume and price, potentially serving as an early warning. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the ETF closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 56 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 14 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 53 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 49 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 54 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 42 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 31 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for VOO. VOO finds support from accumulated volume at $552.86. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is likely when the support is tested. Generally, this exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit very controlled movements. With good liquidity, the associated risk is considered quite low. Over the past day, the ETF fluctuated by $3.88, which is approximately 0.679%. In the last week, the ETF experienced an average daily volatility of 0.726%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for VOO. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the exchange-traded fund could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine the appropriate time to exit. On the downside, VOO encounters its first support level at $552.86. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $559.07, representing a decrease of 2.82%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. The relative strength index over a 14-day period is 84, which significantly heightens the risk. Additionally, we observe a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 55 days ago. Is the VOO ETF a good buy? Several short-term indicators combined with an overall positive trend suggest that the current level presents a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable likelihood for the VOO ETF to perform well in the near future. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 11th of July, we anticipate that the VOO will open lower by approximately 655 hundredths of a dollar, starting at $574.64. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.